What's up, y'all? It's your boy DeMarcus. Welcome back to the Multifacets of DeMarcus. And as I told y'all, I wanted to be able to give y'all some inside content when it came to the skincare and just showing y'all that whole process of what's going on. And as promised, your boy's gonna show you when I got another keloid surgery. And so for those that have been following my content, big shouts out to y'all because y'all the ones that keep me going and y'all the reasons why, I continue to be able to share this type of stuff because again, I know that it can help someone and not everyone has the information or has the space to where they can speak on these type of issues. And so as you can see right now, look, bare face, I literally just woke up not too long ago. Like I look super crazy, but I wanted to be able to give it to y'all raw and real when it came to the day after my keloid surgery. So yesterday, as you've seen in the videos, I had my keloid surgery done, and so with the keloids, they've grown back. So the good thing about this time is when they grew back, though, they didn't grow back as large, and so as far as getting injections, putting pressure on it with my hands, also using the silicone gel strips, that has truly kept the size of it down and has flattened them out. But there were times where they would kind of pop out a bit and get a little bit larger. And again, that's just because how rapid my hair grows. You can see right now, like I have a ton of facial hair, and this is because of the videos where I showed y'all about using the castor oil that helps a whole lot. So as you see, like, for myself, I wasn't able to get full facial hair like this before. It wasn't possible. Like I may have gotten like facial hair, a little bit up here, not as much here, not even any really down here. This was the area where it was common for me not to have hair. And I've never grown this thick of facial hair. And so really shouts out to the organic castor oil because that's what has truly been able to help my hair growth. And I just noticed that even taking a bit, I would say you can take it 2 times. You can do it 2 times a day, even 1 time a day. Like that does, a big number on growing your facial hair. So if there's any areas in which you need to grow your facial hair or grow hair on your body per se, that is the go-to. You can use black Jamaican castor oil. You can use regular castor oil, whatever works best for you. But as y'all see, even with the progress here, like, that's crazy. Like, the hair is literally coming over top of my lip. And so I haven't actually got a haircut for a couple months now. And I was actually about to get one over the weekend, but I said, you know what? Like, let me just wait. Even though it would have been nothing wrong with it in regards to being able to already have the area in the back where the keloid was to have it shaved. So whenever they did the procedure, they can just go straight to it. But at the same time, I knew I probably have to do recovery and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, man, let me just wait it out. And so we're here. And so yeah, for the keloids, for y'all that have been watching my old videos, from a few years ago, every keloid area that I have on my body has pretty much grown back, really, besides this left side of my face. Now there's a couple super small ones here, so you can't even really see, but every other spot has grown back. So if it was the ear, the right side of my face, the back of the neck, for the shoulder, which is the biggest one, as y'all can see here, that one was super small. And what I learned from the surgeon yesterday was that the shoulder is one of the most tender areas on your body. So when you're trying to remove any type of skin on the shoulders or on your arms, that is going to be more prone to come back compared to any other area, just because of how soft the skin is there. And so after talking with the surgeon, I'm like, man, that makes sense. And so that one, it was probably like the size of a quarter at first, but now it's the size of like 5 quarters. And so today, what I'm about to do is I need to take a look at the sheet that they gave me, but I'm only supposed to have this wrap on for 24 hours. You could always keep it on longer, but I only have to have it on for 24 hours. And then I just have to make sure that I'm putting Vaseline on the keloid area just to be able to help it to heal and stuff faster. I was told I can go back to normal activities, I can be working out, all that type of stuff. The biggest thing is just making sure I'm protecting the wound. Now, this is where over time, going through so many dermatologists, going through so many surgeries, going through so many surgeons, that I feel at my best when it comes to understanding the information. The reason being is because even when I had got my keloid surgery done yesterday, the surgeon even with the information he was giving me, it was a bit different than the surgeon before, than the surgeon before that, and the dermatologist before that. So you kind of take all the information together and you kind of combine it into this one piece of framework, and that's what helps you to become really, really educated on it. So a big thing that I'm going to do is this time, even though I'm going to use the Vaseline, whenever that heals, even though I'm going to be getting injections as well too pretty rapidly, we're going to stay on with the silicone strips and the pressure for my fingers, because the biggest thing that I've realized, especially for these areas and even on my ear and stuff, by me constantly putting pressure on it, it's kept it down. But I really want to make sure I'm very intentional with the silicone strips. So I want to make sure to start using those daily, just to help with that keloid area back there. So we're going to hopefully that's going to be able to work out. A big thing too is, I definitely want to be really rapid with the injection. So I've been pretty rapid with it. I would say, well, I was going pretty frequently during the summer, fell off a bit, and then got back on them recently. And then now, because it's closer to me, I'm like, I might as well just go as much as possible. So I asked the surgeon, I was like, hey, can I go, you know, every week if I need to or whatever? He was like, yeah, whatever, as long as you're comfortable with going, you can get it done. And for me, because of the numbing product and stuff that they have, like, it's not anything to get it done. You just have to be able to schedule the appointment and just sit through it for a couple of minutes. So for me, it's the process of just trying to find a way to truly get things resolved. And I want to make sure that I'm doing my due diligence to be consistent with it. So a big part of my life is just consistency. I've seen I was being consistent with the food. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been consistent here recently with my workout. So I just want to be really locked in with a lot of areas. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a shot for 4 months, just to continuously get the injections and things done. Why not? It's right down the street. So I'm gonna do that, and just want to continue to make sure that I'm taking the right efforts to get my keloids, healed properly. So the next procedure I'm gonna get done is gonna be on this side of the face. So again, you can barely even probably see these on the video, but these are pretty large in regards to, you see right there, they're boom, boom, boom. And so this would be probably the third time that I've gotten these. I'm going to be getting these removed, and so again, this time I really want to put the strips on there and make sure I'm doing my due diligence there. It's funny because I've been growing up my facial hair pretty heavily, but then what's going to happen, I'm going to have to cut this down. But the good thing is I'm going to have like a nice looking goatee, so I'm going to have like that 90s type of look. So I feel like a true transformation is coming from my body and just my look and stuff this year, so I'm super excited. And yeah, we're just keeping on pace with everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the head wrap I'm gonna take the head wrap off here in a second. I'm going to look over the sheet that they gave me and then see if I can provide you any details that I may have not already. And then what I'm gonna do is just like let y'all see how the keloid and stuff looks. I may do it into a part 2. I don't know. Why not? It just depends on like how long the video is. I like to keep people's attention here, but I want y'all to be able to see the full process, how everything looks, be able to see just the whole scope of how a keloid is healing, how the area is, what it looks like. There's probably gonna be some blood there as well. So if you're someone that just like freaks out over blood, like definitely, remove yourself from the video or censor it for a few seconds. But for the people that are willing to see what it looks like, I mean, I think it's good content, because there's not many times where you get the chance to see it, in depth like that. And so again, my goal here, with the multifacets of DeMarcus, is to show you different parts of my life. And this can just be in different ways that make me. So this is, again, as far as talking about my skincare, beats that I make, food, my daily thoughts, working on my, understanding my emotional intelligence and confidence at my age, really just, y'all get a chance to see who I am as an individual. So for the ones, again, that show love, the ones that are following, subscribing, definitely appreciate y'all. So if you haven't liked, commented, subscribed yet, definitely please do that. But again, this channel is so y'all can see the multifacets of your boy. And yeah, we're about to see what it do. So stay tuned.